So maybe the edge has just come off Steve's performance in this race, but he's still done extremely well to come from way last place after that spin.
Yeah, it was a big spin, and he got stuck on the infield a little bit as well, so he did lose a lot of time.
So great job by the legend Steve Butcher.
I thought you were going to call him the veteran.
Well, okay, the veteran, the stalwart, the old man, a few other things we could say, but we won't. Great job. He's obviously going to keep his record clean. Three wins out of three by the look of it in the 1200 class this weekend.
Okay, and here he comes down. I actually just noticed as well the green light's gone off on the flag point up the hill. So I wonder if they've now thought that that's long enough.
Right, back to full racing conditions.
All right, so here we go.
Darren Williams.
Karin's all over the back of Darren with Craig Connell not too far behind.
So Craig's been sniffing carbon monoxide for pretty well this whole race.
Yes, hasn't he? Okay, there was Pablo as well. Pablo's been fairly quiet this weekend for the fellow who qualified third.
That's right. So he had the fire in his belly early on, but he's probably, what did you say? Discretion, the better part of valour.
Yeah, I think he's just settled into a comfortable pace, and it's probably not quite fast enough.
Right. Getting good coverage of the 1200s. That's good to see in this event.
Great passing move there by Jeff
Bassingthwaite?
No, it's actually Daniel Reynolds. Daniel's
coming through the field, yeah, sorry. Yeah. From a distance, it does look like Michael Gale's mate, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's right. So, okay, there is Michael Gale there, just behind Bernie Cannon.
He's got third place in the 1200s.
And there's Stevie Butcher getting lapped in the so the lead 1200 gets passed by the lead 1600.
Yeah, well, Steve was shown the blue flashing lights, so he had no choice but to do that after two corners, didn't he? Otherwise, he would have got a penalty.
That's right, and Butcher, we know, doesn't really take kindly to penalties.
Exactly. So, okay.
Although it looks like he's going with him through the top there. The 1200s are pretty good through the corners. In the straight lines,
not a lot of difference under brakes and through corners, and just in third gear out of the corners too.
Okay, so he's on board with Simon Pace coming through the 1200s. This is Steve Cannon. Didn't see him coming.
Maybe chopped across him into the turn two. Now going up the hill, third gear, up to fourth gear.
Simon has got plenty of margin back to third and plenty of margin up to fourth, up to first. So I think he just sort of took it pretty easy and didn't put his nose in where he wasn't sure whether he was seen or not.
Simon now turning right down in the hill, third gear flat through this corner, and now around through this kink as we come down the hill. He'll change up to fourth gear around here somewhere, and coming into the fish hook, hard on the brakes, hard corner to work out the line for, through here in third gear, flat in third, all the way up through, back up the hill, coming up to the kink. He's got Jeff Bassingthwaite on his right hand side, up into fourth gear and flat through that kink, now onto the back straight.
Okay, so now he's into the 1200s coming through the fish hook. Stevie Butcher's sort of already starting to pull a bit of a gap here on Bernie Cannon and Michael Gale.
That's right, and Bruce Perry in fourth place in the 1200s in the Yellow Spectre.
Okay, so coming down onto the straight here, you've probably got Daniel Reynolds by a guess. Yep, Daniel Reynolds, which is actually followed by the lead 1200 of Stevie Butcher, which is followed by Bernie Cannon by the look of it, I'm guessing, from the long way far away. Okay, so Daniel Reynolds got the full length of the straight before Simon Pace comes.
So he's accelerated right away in the last 5 laps.
Simon Pace has just passed Bruce Perry, so he's got two more 1200s than Stevie Butcher. So he's got Michael Gale, Bernie Cannon, and then Stevie Butcher to pass to the 1200s.
Got to mention Bernie Cannon. That's a great recovery from DNFing the race yesterday afternoon, and here he is in second place, having led the 1200 class for quite a few laps in this last race of the weekend.
Yeah, which is probably more of his accustomed place. He's got used to with being a two-time series champion of 1200s.
Exactly. So unfortunately,
Darren Williams, what happened there?
Butcher. Yeah, well, there's a sign of Darren's car. Not the chassis is just not very happy.
Well, he couldn't seem to turn it in.
I'll tell you what, is that Lee Hemmings? It's just overtaken.
No, I think
Gary Hook.
I think Gary's caught Lee Hemmings.
So we're watching.
Here you go, Simon on
passing the third and now second place 1200 cars down the inside, coming onto the main straight. That car looks very stable. Not a lot of understeer, not a lot of oversteer through that corner, and I'm sure he's not backing off at all. So he's driving hard with good chassis balance.
Yeah, I think he did his best lap. He's equal best lap he's ever done at this circuit in the earlier race today. So down in the 8-1s.
Well, it's a good opportunity for Simon to show his abilities, and unfortunately, when you've got the national champion ahead of you, second place is pretty good.
It certainly is. I mean, I think he'd be pretty happy with his overall pace on the weekend, and certainly his results. 3 second place finishes is nothing to be sneezed at. Well, he hasn't got second yet.
That's right. And look, we've just seen Michael Gale pass Bernie Cannon for second place in the 1200s. So Bernie would have slipped up maybe when he let Simon through into that last corner. That allowed Michael Gale just to catch up to Bernie and slipstream past him for second place.
Okay, so Morgo's, I just thought going through turn 2 there, Morgo's all over the back of Dean Kavanagh, so he's definitely in position to have a chomp at the podium position, and this is the trophy race, so Morgo hasn't had a trophy for a fair while.
No, he hasn't, since 2008, I think, at Oran Park, when he led a race and I think finished second.
Okay, in fact, I don't know if Dean's had a trophy for a while in a state, race.
He hasn't raced here at Wakefield Park for, I think, since 2010. So, great job by Dean to be right up there and driving really hard, not afraid of the circuit at all.
Okay, so this is the last lap, and here comes Simon Pace onto the leader of the 1200, Stevie Butcher. So Simon Pace goes through to take the lead of the 1200 race.
Exactly right. But
well, actually, lap the 1200 race.
Daniel looking safe, signed for the lead. Simon Pace here with his onboard camera looking really safe for second place.
Okay, so let's see what's happening in third. It would be great to see, that's a very tight battle there for second and third.
Okay.
So, actually, these are the 1200 cars, and just in the background, you'll probably see, coming on the straight, Dean Kavanagh's gone very defensive in the background there.
Well, that's right, just back to 1200s. Bernie's got past Michael. Michael had to go down the inside. So, Bernie back to second place.
Okay, here we go. Who can we see in this one? Yeah, Dean still
Kavanagh
got Morgo.
in third place with Morgo right on his tail.
Oh, look at this, 3 wide.
3 wide through the kick. Darren Williams recovered this race meeting, but
Corinne was a bit too I don't know, generous on brakes there to Craig. I would have probably given him a bit more of a wheel myself.
The last 5 or 6 laps, Corinne's been attacked left, right, and centre, and unfortunately, it's just been hard to keep on top of things, and so she's back to 7th place.
Lee Hemmings is still on in front of Gary Hook there.
Gary Hook, so maybe we'll see them as we come down. Good job by Steve Cannon just to drive safely there as he was lapped.
Corinne's down the inside of Craig.
Side by side round the hook, Craig Conlon, he really doesn't follow the rules, does he? He doesn't do what everyone else would expect him to do.
Okay, can Corinne now make a move up the inside of Darren Williams into the final corner?
Now here's a slipstreaming opportunity, you know, who can just hang out.
I saw Gary Hook was all over the back of Lee Hemmings coming out of there as well.
A race there a bit further back we can't watch. But we're keen to see how that finishes. No, but Corinne couldn't quite get Dean. Dean to the inside. Corinne on his tail.
Okay, so it looks like that's Bernie Cannon's probably taken the flag behind Daniel Reynolds already. So
Daniel would have gone through, Simon through already, but to this third place position. There's Dean. Dean's lost it. He's lost control after the finish line.
What's he doing on the grass over there?
Oh, look, we shouldn't have been too surprised. It is Dean Kavanagh, isn't it?
He was waving at the flags.
I think he was probably waving to his family, his friends, his fans, his spectators. But anyway, he's going back through there.
There's Pablo, so...
That's right. So, great race. So, Daniel Reynolds, just to recap, in first. Simon Pace second. Dean Kavanagh there. Out of control, Dean. Morgan Fremantle, good to see you in the top 5. Darren Williams in the Jacer.
Okay, you got Craig Conlon, but we're missing Corinne Perry here. I don't know where she is on the results page. Lee Hemmings, Gary Hook. Corinne Perry's back in 9th. Lee Porter 10th. Pablo Martino's without a nose cone in 11th. Anthony Mitchell 12th.
Good job by Anthony to get through all the carnage that would have happened all the way around him in that race.
Okay, and Stevie Butcher came back to win the 1200 after spending some time grass cutting.
And Bernie Cannon locked in second place there just with 1 lap to go ahead of Michael Gale.
Bruce Perry, Jeff Bassingway and Stevie Cannon rounded out the 1200s.